Boruto Tubular Vortex Chapter 23 shows Kawaki saving Boruto from Jura at the last second, helping him out in the fight against him. And then Boruto wakes up and he sees Kawaki has shown up and is getting into the battle. And Kawaki tells Boruto, as soon as he activates his karma, starts using his newly upgraded karma from Amado, he starts telling Boruto that if you go out of control too, I'll kill you as well as Jura. You know what I mean? And Boruto's kind of telling him like, looking at his own karma, saying like, don't worry about me, just go ahead and fight. And Kawaki activates his karma to the new maximum, to its new powered up version, and he's getting ready to fight. And Boruto is kind of gonna teleport out of there, use flying Raijin to get out of there. You know, I'm not exactly sure what he's gonna do, if he has a way to keep Momoshiki down. But what Momoshiki is waiting for was that exact moment for Boruto to be unconscious, low on chakra. That's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for the right time to take over Boruto's body when he's low on chakra, when he's not able to keep him at bay, keep him away from emerging himself. And these little moments that happen, like Boruto saving Konohamaru, keeping him from dying and showing up at the last second and using his chakra to fight against Jura, using a Rasengan Uzahiko, Purple Lightning, and any number of other abilities and strength that he has to fight him. He's running a bit low, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say he's like gonna run out of chakra soon, but if it gets low enough, Momoshiki will take over, and that's what he wants. And that way, he'll be able to take over his body completely. And with the flying Raijin at his disposal, he won't have to absorb chakra or certain abilities like he normally would. Like before, Boruto was using the karma to like absorb chakra or bring it back in, and Momoshiki would do the same thing. So by absorbing the chakra, Boruto's chakra would come back up, and with that, Momoshiki would kind of disappear, or Boruto would wake up and he would snap out of it. But now, because Boruto has mastered or learned the flying Raijin, Momoshiki will be able to teleport away and just take over Boruto's body and stuff, you know? And that's not good for anybody. But that's what Momoshiki's waiting for. And it's kind of uncertain if he'll make an appearance soon in this chapter or maybe the next chapter. It depends on what happens next in the fight against Jura. If Boruto's going to have to participate again and use more of his chakra, or if it means that... Well, it also means that if Boruto does join the fight, Kawaki's karma and Boruto's karma will resonate with each other, and they'll both get the strength and boost and stuff, and so then Momoshiki might come out that way. So now it's looking like the tension's getting higher and higher and higher. Momoshiki is definitely going to make an appearance. Maybe not right now, like this very second, but sometime pretty soon, I'm imagining. I don't know, somewhere in like maybe like a 5-chapter range from now, you know what I mean? Maybe not next chapter, but 5 chapters after that. I don't know, somewhere around there. But it's gonna get it's gonna get really interesting when Momoshiki starts having like multiple ways or different ways to like make an appearance, you know what I mean? And maybe Momoshiki's like purposefully keeping himself concealed when he could have maybe taken over earlier, you know what I mean? Like when Boruto was unconscious, maybe Momoshiki could have taken over, but he didn't. Although I guess he didn't know that Kawaki was gonna swoop in, so that doesn't really make any sense. But hopefully my point gets across that Momoshiki is maybe holding back a little bit or not taking over Boruto's body right now because he's waiting for the right opportunity and the strength to like dominate and destroy everything that he can, you know? And with Kawaki's new upgrade and with Boruto's karma resonating with it and Boruto's chakra running low, the more and more he fights and the more and more he is in the battle or using his chakra to help people out, the more and more likely that, you know, Momoshiki might and probably will take over soon. At some point. You know, maybe not soon, but he will at some point. It's going to happen, and that's going to be terrifying. So we'll have to wait and see. But let me know what you think. Do you think Momoshiki's waiting? Or do you think that now with Kawaki's newly powered up karma, it's going to make it just that much easier for Momoshiki to come out? Do you think that once Boruto's chakra is low enough, Momoshiki makes an appearance? Let me know what you think. I think that Momoshiki is definitely like lurking, you know what I mean? He's just He's just a silent bullet, you know what I mean? You can't hear it, but when it comes, it's gonna hit you and you're not gonna know what happened. So we'll have to wait and see. But until then, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah,